it's Michelle. Thank you for joining me for this video. I normally don't record this late at night, but I couldn't get to the Coach store until after work today, and then I got stuck in traffic. And even though I am a little tired, I really want to do this unboxing or unbagging, whatever you want to call it, and reveal something that I actually did get from this October 1st drop. I, like most of you, was in pursuit of the Kiss Lock, specifically the black or the black currant. But then as I began thinking about it, I was like, that strap is gonna bother me. And I truly didn't want to modify the bag and do another strap. Plus there's just a couple other things that just helped me to realize that it's probably not the bag for me. I may look at it later, I don't know, we'll see. But the second bag that I was in pursuit of, I did not think was dropping this early. And I checked in with my sales associate who was like, call the store and ask. I won't be there till Sunday, but see if they potentially have it. And it literally arrived at the store today. So I was like, I am on my way, I'll be there. He's like, okay, well, hurry and make sure we have some out of the box so you can see. And then something else happened when I got there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you. And by the size of the bag, you can probably tell that there's more than one bag in here, which is not something that I typically do, although I will say I did this with the initial fall drop because I had those funds and returned a few bags and what have you. But let's just get right into this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the first bag, which is the bag I actually went for. And I don't know if you can tell by the shape of the bag, right? There's a hint right there. But I saw this bag launch and I was like, that might be the bag that I finally could get in suede. And sure enough, it was. So I picked up the Coach Lola bag in the, I think this is the warm brown color. Let me make sure. The suede Lola shoulder bag, yeah, warm brown. And I love this color. And typically I'm not a big gold hardware person unless the gold is toned down, but this bag is absolutely gorgeous. And I did see that Tory Burch had released the Romy shoulder bag. And a couple weeks back, while I was waiting for this bag to come out, I was like, well, let me at least go see the Tory Burch bag in person because I did like that they had the two sizes available. I'm not necessarily looking for another work bag, but I wanted something that would be like in that medium bag size. So if I wanted to carry a little bit more or at least carry my planner and some additional items, I could. I went and saw the Tory Burch Romy shoulder bag. And I have to be honest, like not to hurt anybody's feelings, but I was not impressed by the bag. That bag was so lightweight that I was like, is this even real leather? But the Romy shoulder bag just felt paper light to me. And although they did have like the suede and the leather options, I was really just realized it wasn't for me. It was nice to see that the bag was adjustable, but the way that the slots are in that suede, I just feel like if you put things in it over time, those notches that hold the adjustable like button or whatever it is are going to, you know, stretch and wear out. And I just knew that I wasn't gonna like the way that that bag wore long term. And so I was like, well, hopefully Coach will come through for me and this Lola shoulder bag will be nice. And then I got news that the Lola shoulder bag was actually leather lined. So that was how I knew that I needed to check her out. As I shared previously, I have really been eyeing a lot of the recent suede bags that Coach has released, where typically I don't reach towards suede, but I love the look of it. I have a light blue suede bag. I do have those light blue suede shoes, and then I have suede on some other shoes, but I was like, I think finally having been able to take care of these items that I could allow myself to get one suede bag. And I wanted like a warm brown. I wanted something that could be very fall-esque, very seasonal. And this color reminds me a lot of the burnished amber, which I absolutely love. And I do have some burnished amber SLGs, so I decided to go for it. Now this bag, as you saw, was still factory wrapped, so I did just go ahead and remove the packaging that was still there. The one in the store just was unwrapped today too, so I know that like the structure is still gonna appear very like semi-structured. But having played with it a little bit, I was like, oh, this will relax a little bit over time. I got to play with the leather Lola bags in the store, and those have already relaxed, and they have a very nice slouch throughout this strap. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm especially looking forward to like these edges and the base and stuff to all soften up. I do like that it has like the folded like leather piece. I know a lot of people were talking about the bottom looking kind of like that origami. I don't mind that it doesn't have feet. I will spray and protect my bag. I typically use the Vans protectant, which you can use on suede as well. And honestly, the more that I have invested in bags, the more that I realize like how much I love a leather bag, a leather lined bag. And this one just really won me over. And especially I like the way that the color on the inside, I hope you can see that, is very complementary to the color on the outside. This is a good size bag. Like this is, I would say, very comparable to like my alter ego shoulder bag, and similar to my Brooklyn, but it can definitely hold a little bit more than the Brooklyn, and then it does have that larger snap pocket. So I'll show you in a separate video how I'm planning to style this and pack this, and this will probably be the bag that I go ahead and get into, but we'll see. Let me show you what else that happened. Okay, so what happened is when I walked in the store, I was reminded that, hello, Michelle, this store that we have here in Dallas is one of Coach's flagship stores. And sometimes they have items that are a little bit rare, or items that are, I guess, are being like piloted or tested on the market. And I saw a bag and I was like, you guys have that bag? And he was like, yeah, we have like 4 of them. And there was no like trying to like keep myself from getting it. Like, I got it because I saw this during, I don't know it was like the winter runway, but I saw this with like Coach's winter preview. I think like some individuals on TikTok had been able to go through and see what some of the bags look like. And if there's one thing I love is a good shoulder bag, and more specifically a good slouchy shoulder bag. And also I like to customize my bags a little. So y'all, I got that new soft Tabby, and this, they're calling this the, I guess this is the natural grain Tabby shoulder bag, and this is the size 26. But I'm gonna bring this close. And they only had the black with gold hardware and then the maple with gold. And I actually just moved out of my Joni shoulder bag, and like I want Joni to be my only maple and gold bag because I love that. I don't want it to have any competition. And I have been eyeing the Tabbies, specifically the Tabby 26, for a while, and I just couldn't find the one that would work for me. And I love the look of the quilted Tabbies, but I know that over time they tend to not wear as well or require a little bit more care. I didn't like that they don't have feet. I just didn't really like the base on them. And then I do get a little frustrated that the quilted Tabbies, like the quilting takes away the capacity of the bag. And so when I saw that they had this soft Tabby shoulder bag, and I don't know how many days the floor model has been in the store, but it already had a beautiful slouch set into it, I was like, that'll be it for me. And as much as I loved the look of the maple one, I was like, I want the black. I want a classy black bag. And I just knew this would be the one for me. And I did go ahead and just add one Coach pin here. I may add something else later. I felt like, man, if this is a pilot bag and this potentially might be a rare bag, I want to have something a little rare about the bag. And I'm trying to get myself to enjoy the like, classiness or perceived classiness of like the gold and brass. And I really just liked this bag, and I've been eyeing that particular pin for quite a while. So I had to put that on. This bag does also have that lovely zipper pocket on the back, which I love, especially just to kind of have that easy access for my phone in particular, and my iPhone 16 Pro does fit there. I'll also do a what's my bag on this video, but it won't be tonight because it's late. So quick to show you, this has that same lovely thick crossbody strap, and I was so impressed to try it on in the store with the crossbody strap and to see how well it fits across the body. And what I love about crossbodies, in order for me to wear them, is when they slouch into my body versus like standing like several inches out. And this just fits so nicely. So I can see myself wearing this as a shoulder and a crossbody bag. But to give you an overview of the bag, so there it is. It does still have that accordion style like the larger chain tabby does. You have that front slip pocket. You have a nice big accordion pocket, which has 2 accordion sections. You have that middle snap pocket, and then you have that back accordion pocket. And then again, you have that zipper on the back. And this is the push to close, but this is gonna be so easy because this is a soft tabby. And for me, what makes a good shoulder bag good is when I can take that bag from my hand and bring it all the way up over my shoulder without having to bring another arm in or engage or interact. And I just love the way that it fits. Of course, I'm just wearing a very casual outfit, but this works, and it melds into my body. And this is something I could see being an everyday bag, but also a dress-up bag. And so this, I'm sorry, Lola, I gotta spray you anyway, you gotta wait. So this is gonna be the bag that I move into, but so you'll see this video pop up first, but they did a really good job with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tags off and condition the bag. It is also leather lined on the inside, which I'm trying to remember, I think the larger chain tabbies are actually suede or microfiber. But this is leather all the way throughout, so that's gonna be a really nice bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub the leather CPR into it, and you'll see the what's in my bag for tomorrow. Oh, one last thing. Now you know that I love Coach hang tags, but I'm like, okay, don't do the most. Don't do the most. You don't need to do the maximum of 3 and blah, blah, blah. But I really wanted to do a hang tag that was just for this bag as I'm trying to figure out how I want to decorate it, which I have a couple of ideas. But I wanted to do something a little different, but kind of familiar, because I love green, but I also am really in love with Coach's tea roses. So I had them just do a random tea rose print on this small green tag, and I'll just put that on this bag, either in front of or behind the original tag that comes with it. And that'll be nice. I think that'll be really nice and classy. What do you think? Do you guys like that? Do you like that look? Did we do good? Like, look at me growing up and wearing gold. I should be so proud of myself. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm getting delusional. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these new bags, and let me know below if you got anything from this new drop, if there's anything you're interested in. I did already post a short of some of the new items that were in my store, but I'm always happy to show mutual support and watch your videos or answer any questions that you have. So I'll talk to you in the comments below. And I hope you have a good rest of your night.